guys, if you're new here, I'm Kathy. I go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. I am a full-time reseller, so I buy things at thrift stores, garage sales, consignment shops, things like that, and I flip them online for profit on places like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Kidizen. So yeah, what I want to do here today is I went to Once Upon a Child, which is a kids consignment shop, the other day, and I bought 65 pairs of shoes. So my goal is going to be to source, which obviously I already did. Sourcing is buying the product. So source, photograph, list, and inventory them all within an 8-hour workday. So I've never really kept track of if I could do that much in a day, so it's going to be interesting to see. So where we're at right now is it took me, all these shoes are from 2 different stores. The first store I spent 45 minutes shopping. The second one was about an hour. Let's add in some drive time. So let's say we're already 2.5 hours into our 8-hour workday. So right now what I'm going to be doing is just photographing them. And if you can see, they still have their, like the consignment shop puts these on them. So I need to cut those all off and take off all the price tag stickers and whatnot. So some of them are going to need washed, which some of them don't. Some of them are in really almost like new condition. So those ones I'm going to photograph right away while I toss the others in the wash. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started. Oh, I did want to mention, so I'm doing an average cost per item for all of these. So let's see, what was it? Okay, so yes, I spent like, I don't have the receipts in front of me, but I did already divide it all up. So instead of saying like these Crocs here were $6.50, but I had 20% off. Some of the shoes were $2.50, a couple were like $8.50. We're just gonna divide them all up. So all 65 pairs come out to $4.68 per pair. So not too bad. For example, like these Crocs will probably sell for about $25. Shipping will be around $4.55. And then the cost of goods was $5. So what I'm trying to show you basically is, I think at the very, very least I will net profit $10 per pair, which would be $650 net. And I think I can have this all done in a workday. So essentially, basically seeing if we can list 60 pairs of kids shoes. And obviously, if you're new to reselling, these are not all going to sell in a day. It's probably going to take at least a good 90 days for them all to sell off. But mainly just to see if we can do the work in one day to eventually the stuff will sell off and get us over $600 in profit. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and we will check back in with different time frames. So let's see, right now it is 3:52 p.m. Where I am in Colorado. So yeah, we will check back in after I get these all photographed and see what time it is. Alright guys, so it is now 4:09, so I think it was 3:52 when I first started taking all the stickers off, so about 20 minutes, a little less than 20 minutes to get all the stickers off. Now I'm going to just decide which ones do need cleaned, and our laundry room's just right here off the kitchen, so I'm going to toss those in the washing machine with some towels or a blanket. I have some stuff already in there ready. And then I will start photographing the ones that I'm going to photograph right away. So. Hey guys, I am back. It's actually nighttime now, 9:18 p.m. We just got our kids to bed. So earlier when I was recording, the battery ran out and my husband was gone, so I could not change it because I did not know where the extras were. So anyways, all the shoes are prepped now. The prep took about 30 minutes, so we're all in about 3 hours now with sourcing, driving, and prepping the shoes. But yeah, I'm just going to start photographing. We are going to see how long that takes. Again, I said it's 9:18, so let's see how long it takes to photograph 65 pairs. Alright guys, I am all done with the 65 pairs. Oh, I did want to mention, so I found one pair that kind of, I think that these are warps. Like you can see how skinny the opening is there. So I did not photograph these, but I did photograph an extra pair that I had pulled from my son's room earlier just to stick with the 65 that we started with. But yeah, I'm going to probably try to fish the tags for these out of the trash can and return them because I'm not going to sell them like that. They're definitely, someone obviously tried to wash them and they shrunk, so they're not going to work out for anyone. But yeah, let's see, it is 10:11, so we started at 9:18, so just under an hour, so let's just call it an hour. I'm going to note it down here because I'm keeping track of everything. So 1 hour photographing. Alright, and yeah, what else did I want to say? Okay, so since it's 10:12 at night, I do not want to list them tonight because even though I'll probably be up another hour or two, I want to get them all done in like one time from start to finish. I just want to knock it out. So I'm going to do that in the morning when I wake up. Also, my phone's at 3%, so I just don't want to charge it before I do all this. So yeah, I will check back with you guys in the morning and we will go from there. So as of right now, we are at 2.5 hours of sourcing and driving, 30 minutes of prep time, and then 1 hour of photographing. So we're 4 hours in, and Remember, I just wanted to see if I could do all this in an 8-hour workday, not necessarily 8 hours consecutively, because that never works out with kids. But yeah, I definitely think I can get the rest done, what we need done, in 4 more hours. So I'll check back with you guys in the morning. Bye. Hey guys, so we are back. It is Tuesday, February 16th now at 11:24 a.m. So I have not started listing yet. I'm going to start right now. I just wanted to show you the time, and then I wanted to show you that I haven't listed any yet. So we're going to go to my Poshmark store. That's where I always start my listings. I just feel like it's the easiest place to list. So I'm going to sort by just in. You can see my oldest items there, or my most newly listed items currently are those Vivo Barefoot and then that Billabong shirt. So the rest of them will show up on top. So we'll show you the full screenshot at the end of my listing. So yeah, 11:24, and we'll see what time it is when I'm done listing all 65. I'm going to do a quick screenshot video just to show you guys like 2 or 3 how I do it. If you have any questions, you can definitely leave them in the comments, but that way you guys just kind of see what I'm doing. But I'm not going to do the whole thing because that will probably be at least an hour long. So yeah, just going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm opening up my camera roll here. I'm going to start at the bottom just because they're the easiest to pull. And I do usually use Photo Room to at least white out the background on the main photo that I'm going to use. So I'm going to pull up Photo Room. If you haven't used this app, it's awesome. I still have not done the paid version, but I probably will here soon. Let me just do all 3 at once to make it easy. Oh, and then I'm also using Pick Tap Go First in my camera roll just to brighten them up just a tad. Our lighting in our kitchen where I took all the photos is not the best, so. Alright, so I have those 3 photos. I'm going to go into Posh, sell an item, and let's do these play shoes first. Because I use the free version of Photo Room currently, it does put that watermark at the bottom that you can see, so I'm going to just stretch it out so that you can't see it. If stretching it out was going to make it too big, just you can white it out with like your phone editing tool. So that looks good. So I'm going to do next. Alright, all my photos are here. These are called Play. I believe these are the Elise. Let's see. Yeah. Knit sneakers, size 13. Oops. And I'm pretty vague with my descriptions. I usually just write good pre-owned condition, very good or excellent pre-owned condition. And if there's like any flaws, I will type it in, but I know these have not been worn because I bought them for my son, and yeah. do that second one. I'll show you how to do, like, at least if you have an iPhone, just in case you can't stretch your photo out, I just click edit up here, click those three little dots, mark up, and then I just use the white, and you could just cover it up like that. So, in case you can't stretch it out. These are Vans, checkered, soft sole crib shoes, size 1, 6. Oops. Alright, these I'm going to call them good pre-owned condition, minor cosmetic wear seen in pics, structurally no issues. Alright, so there we go. 2 done, and let's just do this last one. And I don't know the name of this style croc, so I'm going to use Google Lens really quick. So let's just put that in there. So these are called the Crocs Swiftwater shoes. So Crocs gray Swiftwater. Shoes. Alright, so those were the 3 that we had prepared, so I'm going to shut off the camera recording now. And then I'm just going to do the rest on my own just so that I can watch some YouTube while I do it. And my kids are also home because they don't have school today, so they might come up and need something and stuff like that. So anyways, the rest will just be a time lapse. And again, I'll check back in when I have the rest listed and see how Alright guys, I am back and it is now 1:52 and I am done with my 65 listings onto Poshmark, so I will just show you really quick. Alright, here is my store. I'm going to sort by Justin again. You could also tell by the number here. I obviously did not calculate beforehand, or I didn't mention the number up there to you guys, but you could always do 3113 subtract 65 and it should equal the number that I showed you at the beginning. But yeah, all 65 are up and listed. So that basically took, I honestly forgot what time we started. I think it was 11:24 or something, so about 2 hours 30 minutes is what I would say. So yeah, all 65 are listed. Now I have to pause this again and do my shipping for the day. It is, yeah, 1:53. I have to have shipping to the post office by about 4 o'clock. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do the bagging of all the items and then typing them into inventory here. So you guys will see me do that and we'll see how long that takes. But yeah, now we are at, let's see, 4 hours, 5, 6. So we're about 6.5 hours into this currently. So yep, 2.5 hours sourcing, driving, 30 minutes prep, 1 hour photography, and 2.5 hours listing. So if we were doing a real live work day for 8 hours, I definitely think I'll be able to bag and put away all the items in an hour and a half, which is what we have left. So we will do that shortly. Alright guys, I am back. I doubt you can see my phone from there, but it is 8:36 p.m. and I'm going to now bag up all these shoes into our cellophane bags. This is how we do our inventory, and then we store them in the boxes that you guys see here. So yeah, we're just going to see how long this takes us. We have about an hour and a half left if I'm able to do it in the 8-hour workday like I was hoping to. So yeah, let's just see where we are at when we're done. So 8:36, we'll see what time it is when we're done. Is now 9:08. It's about 30 minutes to bag up the 65 pairs. You cannot see it, but they're just right here next to me, completed. And so now what I'm going to do is type them into my Google spreadsheet here. You won't be able to see the fine details, but you'll see me typing and whatnot. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, each pair came out to $468 when I took my total from the 2 stores and divided it by 65 pairs. So I'm just going to basically say the date purchased, which was, it was last Friday. What was that? Friday was the 12th. So 2/12/2021. They were all purchased from Once Upon a Child. And then, so 468. So I'm going to copy that. And it's going to, so I'm just going to copy it all the way down here, which again, you probably can't see that, but yeah. So as I do this, I'm also going to be putting them in a box. I did pull one box out so far just so that you guys can kind of get an idea, but alright guys, so my battery died again, so we just got that switched out and just wanted to update the time again because I want to make sure I have my last hour to make sure I got it all done. So it's 9:25 and I don't remember what I left off saying, so I'll just go over it real quick again. All the shoes I have bagged like this right here next to me. I'm going to be typing them in here, so like this will say crop, like I'll just type Crocs navy blue, size 12. I have my scale right here, so I'm gonna weigh each one before I box it. That way, if someone wants to make an offer when I'm out and about, I can just pull up my Google sheet and it'll, like, I can estimate shipping that way and whatnot. So, anyways, like you can see, this box has some space, so I'm gonna just keep adding more to this box until it's full. Then I'll put it away, find another box with some space until I have all 65 typed in and put away, and then we will check back in with the time. Basically, I'm at 7 hours at this point, so if I can get this all done in an hour, I will have accomplished what I set out to do. So let's get started. Alright guys, we are completely done. It is now 10:05. So again, I kind of forgot where we started at, but I think with the mishap on the batteries and everything else, I think we were basically right at the 8-hour mark. So, yeah, we did it. 65 items completely sourced. Some of them cleaned, got all the numbers and everything taken off of them. So basically prepped, photographed, listed to one platform, bagged, inventoried, and typed into my spreadsheet all in an 8-hour workday. Obviously not in one single 8-hour workday because kids, but I just kind of wanted to make this video to show that it just seems like it's almost taboo in the reseller community to sell stuff like kid stuff or things for under like even $30, which all the shoes that I showed you guys, like I said, the average cost of goods came out to $468. Most of them, like 90% of them, are going to be first class shipping, which means under $5 to ship, so that only puts us around $10 a pair, and most of them are going to sell for between $25 to $35. So even after fees and everything, at the very minimum, I'll net $10 profit per pair, and some of them I'll net 15 to 20. So yeah, basically I did, like, once they all sell off, I should make at least $600 net profit. So I think that's pretty good for a single workday. Let me know what you think. Do you list these kinds of things for $25 or so, or do you have like an average sales price of 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus? Some people really like to keep their average sales price very high, but for me, I'm just more of, I need to make a certain amount of money, so this is the way I know I can do it for sure. Yes, I would love to find $100 items every time I go to the thrift, but it's just not likely to happen. So basically, like I said, I only spent about 2 hours shopping at 2 complete different stores. I found 60 pairs of shoes, whereas if I was focused on a $50 sales price, I could probably only find 1 or 2 pairs of shoes per store, and I'd have to drive to multiple stores throughout the day. So I mean, that in itself might take me close to 8 hours just to find even 10 pairs. So even though they'd be selling for a lot more, I would be hard pressed to find that many things and list them all in a single day. So yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to show you guys. Let me know what you think. Did you like this video? Did you hate it? It's different from what we normally do, which is what sold. So if you're new here and if you'd like to see when these shoes start to sell off, or just see what we sell on a daily basis aside from kids shoes, then hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.